Good day. Whew, good day. Good day, Vanessa. It's good to see you. Yes, yes, yes. Good day, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you had a good week. I had a full week. I am stuffed. I am stuffed, y'all. So I hope you had a satisfying week, Margareta. It's good to see everybody. Good day, Linda. It's good to see you. Hi, Colorado Mountains. So, welcome. Welcome to SIP with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP is an acronym, Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. And I'm all about pacing myself these days, although this week would not have been a good example of the pacing, but it was all good stuff, all stuff that I love to do. And so, speaking of do, I'm wearing my doing shirt today. Yes, I was listening to Sekou's show, Be Your Own Hero, and he mentioned that we got to be in action, right? We have to be doing the work, right? So I said, let me rock my doing shirt. And you could get yourself one by going to sekuwrites.com and purchase your doing shirt. It's a great reminder. It's a great reminder, right? Get yourself off the couch and get to doing. Get to the doing, Brian. So, yes, yes, yes. So we're wrapping up Knowingness, right? We're wrapping up our Knowingness series this week. And I'm going to wrap up what we talked about. And then I want to share a little bit more about the faith in knowingness, right? Faith in knowingness. And uh, the universe is just so delicious. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. I'm going to tell y'all when we get to faith, remind me to tell y'all what happened this morning, that I just made the connection just now. So, definition, right? We're going with the definition of shrewd knowledge, right? That is knowingness, shrewd knowledge. And the elements of knowingness is conscious, intentional, deliberate, faith, conviction, and acceptance. We must know that we know. And Ernest Holmes says you can't be lukewarm about it. You have to know that you know. Not that you're going to know when this happens. No, you know when you know. And you have to know that right now. You must know that you know. Know it now. Now is a good time to know, don't you think? Let's know it now together. Knowing this is also a representation of our mental equivalent, right? We get to know what we know by what it is that we are experiencing, right? And what we are experiencing is our mental equivalent. So your life, the landscape of your life, is reflecting back to you what you are thinking about what you can have, what you desire, what you want. Because not knowing what you want is a wanting. It is. Not knowing what you want is a wanting. You will still demonstrate. You will still demonstrate the not wanting, right? I know that's like that might be like a mind that might be who Rev Melissa. Wait a minute now. What you talking about, girl? Wait, just think about it. You have to know. And if you don't know, what will your experience be? You will have more experience of not knowing. Of this like roller coaster all over the place life. Right? So let's know. Let's know what we want. Let's get clear about it, right? Because that is what we embody. Yes? I love what Ernest Holmes says. It must be measured out to us according to our measuring. Who's doing the measuring? We are. What are we measuring? Whatever that is. Hopefully for all of us, it's our quality that we're measuring our quality. How much of your quality have you poured into your life? That gives me chills. How much of your quality have you poured, are you pouring into your life? Say, cool. How much abundance? Come on now. How much abundance are you pouring into your life today? No matter what. No matter what. Let me get out your list. Because y'all think I'm playing. I ain't playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. This is Friday, and I have had enough. I have. So let me see who's on here. Linda Love. How much self-love are you pouring into your life? Come on, tell me. You are measuring it. You are measuring it. Vanessa, my beloved cousin, how much abundance and freedom are you pouring into your life? How much? We get to measure it. Is it a tiny, are you just doing little drips and drabs? Do you only pour it in after something good happens and you say, oh, let me go get my abundance and freedom now because this good thing happened? No, it's all from within. The knowingness is from within. So what are you pouring in? How much of your quality are you pouring in? Let me get somebody else. One more person now. Brian, you on here. How much health, strength, and wellness are you pouring into your life every single day? Right? Let's let it overflow. Let's let it overflow, right? Or yes, Vanessa, overflowing. I know that's right, right? Our other acronym for hero, right? High emotion radiates overflow. Overflow. So let us overflow in our measuring. And we can only be that by doing. Come on now. We can only be that by the experience of it. Yes? Oh, yes. So you experience as much as you can embody no matter what. Spectacular. I see you, Brian. You can experience as much as you can embody. So let's embody our quality, and we are doing and being our 30-day mental equivalent through our challenge, right? How much of that are you pouring in? Are you only pouring it in from 10:30 to about 11 o'clock? And then after the sip is over, the faucet gets turned off again. Then that will be your measurement. That will be your experience. And it's all good because you know that you could shift it, that you could turn it up, right? It's good to know. It's good to know that you could turn it up. Yeah. And let's remember this from this week also. There could be no contradictions in your subconscious mind that goes unchecked by your conscious mind, right? So even while we're sitting here, even as I speak this word, my subconscious mind is like challenging me, even right now, y'all. But my conscious mind that is connected, right? Because it's only one mind, right? We get to use the power of the universal mind. And the components within that are our conscious and our subconscious mind. So my conscious mind is telling my subconscious mind, this is what we're doing. This is who we're being, right? And sometimes when I don't have no time for that, I just go, bye, boy, bye, boy, bye, bye. I don't have time. I don't have time. And I keep it moving. I'll say, I am joy. I am joy. I am joy. I say like I mean it. I might jump up and down. I might dance a little. Get into it. Because your subconscious mind is about that work. It don't ever go to sleep, ever, ever. It is on alert. Yeah. So if there are any contradictions, and they are, it's not even an if, there are contradictions. Use your conscious mind to address it. Don't let it go unchecked. Don't let it go unchecked. All right. So I want to share one thing else about the knowingness and faith. And this is from Ernest Holmes, Science of Mind. Text it's on page 284 if you want to check it out later if you have the book. All right. Faith. Faith is real to the one who experiences it and cannot be denied to the mind of the one who has proven it. And what is this faith we should have? We should have faith that there is but one mind, one mind. This mind is both the mind of man, woman, and the mind of God. We use the mind of God since there is but one mind. We must use the mind of God since there is but one mind. This mind is the essence of creativeness and the essence of goodness. It is available to all. There is a power for good in the universe, and we can use it. That is what we are using to build our mental equivalent. The mind of the universe, the mind of love, the mind of God, the mind of the goddess, the mind of nature, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. There's just one. And we are the representations of that one. It is in all and through all. Faith will not be denied, will not take no for an answer. The law says yes. Faith does not take no for an answer. And I gave many examples of that this week. I gave the example of going to grad school in California. I gave the example of my pregnancy and my delivery. I gave the example of my wedding and what happened with my wedding dress. My wedding dress getting ruined was a big old, could look like a no, right? No, you're not going to have the wedding dress that you wanted to have, right? But I have faith, right? And I know faith always says yes to me, right? And I could draw upon so many experiences and examples of that in my life when it seemed like this is not going to work out for me. And yet it does. Yet it does. Yes? All right. Faith will not be denied, will not take no for an answer. It speaks an affirmative language. Faith knows that the universe is a spiritual system and that we are a part of this system. Faith speaks an affirmative language. Do you speak an affirmative language? We need to be like faith. You want an example? Be like faith. Faith does not take no for an answer. Faith speaks an affirmative language. Faith knows that it is a spiritual system. Faith knows that it uses the one mind to co-create its life. Faith knows this. Know what faith knows. Be faith. Do what faith does. So we are speaking affirmatively over our lives. Yes. We are speaking about that which we desire, no longer speaking about what we don't want. "30-day mental equivalent challenge." We are speaking truth into our lives. We have to embody it. We have to be it. And we have to do it. We just can't sit and think about it. We have to take action. And Emmett says, true action, true activity. Oh, what's that quote? What's that quote about the barren life? Right? The busyness of a barren life, or something along those lines. You could be busy, but it ain't in alignment with your mental equivalent. It's not in alignment with what you say that you want. Last thing I want to read about faith. Faith looks to the invisible, and instead of seeing a void, it fastens its glaze upon a solid reality. Faith looks to the invisible, and instead of seeing a void, it fastens its gaze upon a solid reality. So the invisible, that invisible realm where everything is created. When I wanted to go to grad school in California, right? I used my invisible mind. I went beyond my five senses, right? We get caught up in our five senses from what we can see, especially, right? But we have to look beyond our five senses into the invisible realm, into our intuition, right? And know that that is where everything becomes visible. So use your imagination, visualize it from beginning to end, right? I visualized it being in California to go to school from the beginning to the end, from the everything that I needed to do to get accepted to graduation day. And I did that every day. I was obsessed with it. And that's how we have to be for those things that we so desire. I wrote it out every day, right? I affirmed it. I prayed over it. I have faith. Yes, I embodied it. I poured it into my soul every day. And I let no doubt go unchecked. Oh, Melissa, how are you going to fly to California once a month for 2 years? That's so expensive. Oh, Melissa, aren't you afraid to fly? Oh, Melissa, they don't have a dorm. Where are you going to stay? That's another expense. Oh, Melissa, like endless, 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 endless. But when we have faith, when we have the faith, and I can draw upon the experiences, this is what happened today. So, what y'all don't know is right before the show, I was running around here getting myself together, all this stuff, right? Right. And this is why, because I got caught up listening to Joseph Campbell this morning. So after Sekou's show, sometimes on Facebook, these other videos just come on if you don't turn it off. And today, a Joseph Campbell video comes on. Now, a Joseph Campbell video has never come on. Usually what comes on is Lily Singh, right? So she's a comedian. She's very funny. So usually one of her things pops up after Sekou's. And I may or may not let it play. But today, Joseph Campbell pops up. And Joseph Campbell's being interviewed. And they are talking about God and the different experiences of God from Eastern to Western civilization. And I get sucked into this. So I start listening. And then the interviewer asked him a question about faith. And Joseph Campbell said, and this would make me sit down and like really pay attention. Because Joseph Campbell said, I don't have to have faith. I was like, what you talking about, Joseph? He said, I don't have to have faith because I have experience. I sat down. I was really thinking about that. He said, I don't have to have faith because I have experience. Now, to me, rolled up in that is having faith. But, it was a very provocative thing for him to say, right? But these things go hand in hand, right? Because I have a lot of experience of faith in my life demonstrating, right? I shared some of them this week. And so do you. So do you. So there is a knowingness that each one of us have. We have it now. We had it before. And we will have it again if we are in alignment. If we are in alignment with the life that we desire. So I'm going to end it there. Faith will not be denied, will not take no for an answer, and it speaks in affirmative language. Let's copy faith. And believe me, you will have the experience. So that is our Knowiness series. I'm going to do a quick roll call of those of you who have said yes. Yes is an affirmative language. 30-day mental equivalent challenge. Lindsay, Nan, Timothy, Gladys, Vanessa, Karen, Margaretta, Linda, Bonnie, Stacy, Simone, Stephanie, Karen, I said Karen twice, Diana, Ronald, and Pamela, Sekou, and me. Yes, fireworks. This is my day 20. Whatever day you're on, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Right? Don't let anything in your subconscious mind go unchecked that is not in alignment with your mental equivalent. Use your intuition, use your imagination, visualize it every day. All right? All right. All right. So, that was fun. All right. Now, let's get into some joy news. And I'm going to go through this quickly. So, today is the rebroadcast of Healing, Joy, and Liberation, Mental Health, and the Arts. That is a rebroadcast of the event that I participated in at the Apollo Theater. I was on the Joy panel. There's the information right there on the screen. Tune into rhythmandsoulradio.com at 10 p.m. tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Rhythmandsoulradio.com. I'm only promoting my husband. Rhythmandsoulradio.com. Online. Check it out. And continue to check out rhythmandsoulradio.com because it's beautiful, wonderful music, and it's not regular stuff you hear on the radio all the time. This weekend, I am giving the keynote address at the Women's Empowerment Brunch. The theme is Control, Alt, Delete. It's in the Poconos Summit, Poconos. It's at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you're in the area, it's in person only. Please come and join me. Women's Empowerment Brunch, Poconos Summit. Information on my website at iamrevmelissa.com. Please tune in for the pre-recording of Living Life in Joy. My guest is Spirit Tarif. She is an incredible young woman. She has an organization called Roots of the Spirit, and she is the daughter of one of the Little Rock Nine. And I have an amazing interview with her. So please check that out. Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And then right after that, we have Sunday in Praise at Rockland CSL at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. There's a guest speaker, and she's also our musical guest, Tony Hamilton, and she will be speaking about looking anger in the eye. And then on June 4th, please save the date, June 4th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, is our trunk show with Gladys Williams. She is the creator of Asante's Jewels, amazing jewelry. I've been wearing them throughout the week. I have on a pair of her earrings. This is from her orgasm collection. Yes, right. Fun, light, and beautiful, and one of a kind. So please join me 6 p.m. Eastern Time, June 4th on Zoom. The information is on the flyer. And please be reminded next week, we're doing repeats of some of my earlier sips, I think. So Monday through Friday will be replays, but please watch, please comment. I will be checking in. I'm traveling next week. I'm doing a wedding in Chicago. I'm really excited because I've never been to Chicago. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I decided to take a whole week there since I've never been, and why not? I'm all about celebrating and curiosity and courage, wholeness and trust. That is my mental equivalent. It's representing an aspect of my mental equivalent also. Oh, that's pretty cool. So that's where I will be next week. I will be back the following Monday. So let me do a really, really, really quick check-in with Sekou.
Yeah, so I just found the quote that you were looking for. So here it is. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. Yeah.
Yes, beware the barrenness of a busy life. Yes.
Yeah, I also wanted to give a shout out to Linda because Linda was talking about acting in the chat on my show earlier, and that's what got me all sparked up on doing. Linda lit the match, and now look what happened, Linda. You went from you to me to Rev Mel. Look what you started. That was pretty cool. So yes, be in action. Be in action. I say it at the end of every show. Now is better than perfect. So go do so.
Yes. Now is better than perfect. And now, no. Now, no. Now, no. All right. I just want to acknowledge my mother because she is saying something. She says, at 82, I want to obtain a home that is fully or afford to leave for when I pass. Faith. Oh, so I know what you're saying, Mommy. You basically want to leave a home when you pass. Okay. All right. You gonna leave me a big old juicy house, Mommy? I'll take it. I will take it. Faith of a mustard seed. That's right. You don't need much. You just need a little tiny little bit, right? And that little tiny little bit is a little tiny little step that we can take every single day, right? To be in the activity of our mental equivalent that we are embodying, that we are pouring in to our lives. Yes? Yes. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Please tune in to the things that I mentioned in the Joy News. Peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.